Rafael Nadal has been told that he must be selfish to continue competing at a high level after welcoming his first child. The world number 2 became a dad following the recent birth of his son and is yet to return to competition since. He has now been warned about the struggles of juggling tennis and fatherhood. Nadal and his wife Mary Perello welcomed their first child earlier this month, a son reportedly named Rafael after the 22-time Grand Slam champion. The world number 2 has not competed since before his son was born, with his last tournament coming more than a month ago at the US Open. But he looks set to make his return soon, likely at the Paris Masters, following a positive update from his longtime doctor. And the 36-year-old has now been warned that he will have to be selfish if he wants to remain at the top of tennis as a new father. Life will change enormously, for the woman, but also for the father, former world number 25 Misha Zverev told Eurosport. You have to train for 2 or 3 hours every morning, after which it is time for recovery. Usually you warm up for half an hour, then you train for 2 hours, followed by an hour of recovery. The German now sits outside of the world's top 1,000 as he has barely played in the last few years since becoming a father himself, instead adopting more of a coaching role for his brother Alexander Zverev. I know it for myself. If you have a child, you also say, "I'll recover tomorrow and I don't need to warm up today," so 3.5 hours of training in the morning turns into 2 or an hour and a half, the 35-year-old continued. You have to think about how you do it, how selfish you want to be, even if that sounds stupid. Tennis or family? It is not easy to combine both. For me, family always comes first. But the 2018 Eastbourne champion also pointed out that it will be easier for Nadal as a top player who can afford the luxuries of childcare. Zverev added, "If you are as successful as Rafa, then you have the financial means to take as many people with you so that everyday life can run smoothly. That makes it easier. It's different for players who are around 50th or 60th in the world rankings. You have your wife and the coach with you and suddenly the kid too." While the former world number 25 said it would get complicated if you don't have a babysitter or parents and grandparents who can help you, he knows that Nadal will still have to deal with the usual stresses of a new parent. You have to get up at night and help, that's not ideal before a match. It can be different with Rafa, Zverev added.